Going to be Zoe as the last pick here for Ryoma. So the guys on the desk, honestly, were pretty spot on.
Yeah.
This is what Mark actually wanted. You know, talked about how TP advantage was going over to the other side, but Orin TPing right back. FlyQuest, though, did come out on top as far as the health was concerned, and it will mean they're going to grab the early Infernal.
3 lands, you really don't outtrade Aatrox pretty much ever. Bottom side, another play is going to be made now. Felios ulti dodged away by Cody's son. Stunt will fall here, and that is first blood to FlyQuest. As he will now be the first one to make his way towards the pit as Hundred Thieves are going after the Rift Herald. Stunt tries to buy a little bit of time. Santorin on the front line. Ornhorn goes through and it finds 3. That could be exactly what they're looking for. Viper gets the kill onto Stunt. Dive happen. Ryoma will not be able to secure lane priority, but Meteos has once again found his way into a fight he does not want. Ignar there on the front line right next to Santorin, but it's going to be Stunt who's in some trouble. Barely walking away now. Orn ulti not going to get much of anything. Somehow, Stunt has survived, and FlyQuest will not get their kill.
Yeah, Stunt does get out, but again, that's a pretty expensive fight for them. They're going to lose the Dragon. They lost Flash off Meteos. They lost TP and Flash off of Someday. So they're getting bullied out. Just a good setup. The Abyssal is a ridiculously efficient upgrade as they're going to look for a dive here.
Here it goes. Someday and Meteos going in together, but Viper is buying as much time as he can. Very well played from Viper. He's got one and waves goodbye to the other. Someday coming back yet again, but the horn has been sounded, and Viper has outplayed 1v2.
Yeah, he slammed them. I'm not really CS, but he did pick up a kill by that Rift fight and grab another here. Now another fight on the bot side.
Bottom side, Stun could be the target again. Ignar in some trouble, but goodness, that is a nice stopwatch coming out to keep him alive. FlyQuest, they get a little overeager to make the play on bottom side here again. They almost lose their support, but it will buy them the opportunity to take out this tier 1 turret. That will be the second turret of the game destroyed now. They have priority over the river, but without that ready now, this is all of a sudden much sketchier than it was. Meteos is going to be locked up, nearly bursted out, and the damage continues to come through onto Stun, who is just alone, buying as much time as humanly possible, down below half HP. Thieves are in full retreat. Meteos down to 200.
So, despite the fact that FlyQuest wasn't actually set up in the Dragon, they had priority, but they are able to find
down
Meteos.
to almost dead every single fight. And the problem is, on the opposite side, nice escape, man. That was just barely out of the range of the stun. Stunt now potentially in some trouble, dashing away to Cody Stun, staying alive, but the knockup comes through. Ryoma exhausted, 100 Thieves continuing to fall back. Santorin goes to sleep, but the follow-up won't be there. The Thieves try to make a play, FlyQuest tries to make a counter move. Neither one works out, but the whole time it's Turtle taking a tier 2 turret there on the top side. Someday with a dash over the wall. Turtle might be trying to stay alive here, but I don't know how well it's going to work. Santorin with the flash over the wall, looking to keep his allies safe, and Wild Turtle will walk away. Santorin now the target, the sacrificial lamb. Play the sad music. Santorin will die, and we'll see if they can secure themselves this Earth Soul this early into the game. Meteos has been caught, and he is out of there. That is the Drake going over to the side of FlyQuest. Ignar, time and time again this game, the hooks are making the plays happen.
Yeah, he has been on point, and honestly, this is how the last one probably should have looked too. FlyQuest has been in the advantage the entire game. This time they are to the Dragon faster. They are set up well in advance of
so
it.
If they can grab themselves another win here, yes, 100 Thieves isn't at the same level TSM is right now, but if you do this, and 100 Thieves, it was a miss in the jungle, and then coming up just short there in the mid lane. And without those Sejuani ultis making the connect, it's really hard for Thieves to fight on their own terms. Viper takes the tier 2 turret in the bottom side. That's a 5-to-1 turret count now. 4,000 gold lead. Mid lane tier 2 falls now. 6-to-1 turret count. Might be able to close the distance.
I mean, he has overheal. When you have that red gun, you can also get an additional shield. That was a full Zoe Q that didn't break the shield on the carry.
That is disastrous. As the Ornhorn comes through, Meteos is thrown up into the air. They're still looking to go after Ryoma, and he will fall. Santorin takes that, and that means that FlyQuest now has a 5v4. And what is this, Mr. Azale? We've got minions in the mid lane as well, just in time. The party has arrived to the 100 Thieves base, and FlyQuest are knocking on that door. They've made their way through the mid lane inhib, and it looks like they're not concerned about Bear, and they're not concerned about Elder. They got their eyes on the prize. Nexus turrets going down now. Meteos forced to run away, down to half HP. Someday on the front line doing his best to defend, to try to guard this one. Nice CC lands onto Stunt. Someday tries to get away, but he will fall. Cody's son throws out the feathers, but the damage is just not there. 2.5 items cannot deal with this FlyQuest squad. Aphelios throwing out more bullets than any one gun should have into all the Hundred Thieves line. They're back into the fountain. Second Nexus turret is gone, and FlyQuest are on to the Nexus itself. Ignar throws out the hook to prevent an engage. Meteo's trying to go in here once again, but the damage comes through. The stats get padded, and that should be it. The Ornn soaks a little bit of the laser just to have some fun with it. They're going fishing yet again. Cody's son with a stopwatch will buy him just an extra moment. FlyQuest, that's enough kills, man. Just put them out of their misery. It's a win for Fly.
30-minute stages. Cassio will be the answer here. So Cassio, you know, it's honestly a pretty tough matchup. Set up mid lane here. He knows Blabber's on that bot side.
Been scaring. He does take a lot of damage coming out from Niski, but Niski is burning incredibly low. It is so dangerous. But Blabber, he makes the play. He needs a little bit more to successfully find this kill. Another barrel will seal the deal. He's taking a swig. He's looking for it, but EG managed to get both of their players out.
Comes Licorice, though.
Licorice is making his way down. Smite came out from Svenskeren, Licorice has made his way in, but now it's gonna be a full-blown battle as the TPs are being used. Licorice will be taken down, but that's gonna be a 2-for-1. Cloud9 able to make it a double over onto the jungler. Kumo running himself away, almost back to the tier 1 turret. And Cloud9 will claim the fight. Niski with the auto attack.
Asmod, you can't even flash out.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is why Svenskeren is wisely not
trying to make the defense, buy themselves a little bit more time. Licorice over the wall, he's found his way onto Svenskeren, but Svenskeren's going into the pit now. Cataclysm comes down, there goes your Rumble. Ulti's Ben grabbing the kill onto Svenskeren as now the rest of EG back themselves away. Starting up the Infernal Drake. EG walking over. Vulcan's gonna buy some time, start off the fight. MF ulti coming through, damage going down. Into the back line goes EG. The kill on Zazel's gonna start the fight off. Svenskeren taken low, taken out. Cloud9, 2-for-0. Vulcan there on the front line still. Being burned away by Jizuke, but he can't go in too much further. He has overheated, now finally has the ability to cast the spells again. Low health bars on the Cloud9 bot laners. Blabber still with about 2/3. Jizuke and Bang doing what they can. Nice flash over the wall! And Jizuke will kill Sven for the second time this season.
There's the end of that 100 KDA dream, and he got him. Blabber's going back in, though.
Cloud9 looking to grab some revenge, and they've got it. Licorice with a slam over the wall to set Niski up to get that kill. Kumo's running away. C9 farming up. You know you're not going to fight for that one. So C9 will take it, and that means we get
They feel like they got to fight for something. Don't want to fall further behind.
I respect EG's drive to not just give away the game, but you got to be careful. The MF ulti comes out, and now Svenskeren's in the middle of 4. The damage goes through, and it is doing so much. Niski's on a rampage. The damage just pours into the EG health bars. Jizuke is occupying Licorice, and by occupying, I mean dying. He is gone as well. A double kill over to Niski, but C9 also lost 2. The fight has gone the way that they wanted so far in terms of the advantage, but can they get even more? Bang trying to flash away, Kumo getting out now as well. With Vulcan not hitting the Zenith Blade, that means Bang survives. C9 win the fight, but it's not.
That means those carries are going to be significantly ahead in their itemization, but they are catching Niski.
Niski's been trapped, and remember, he has no flash. The Conqueror's doing a lot of work keeping him healthy, and EG have overextended themselves way too far. Jizuke tries to take someone. Means easy turret pickup, no herald required. It's dropped now in the bottom side. Not quite yet. I saw the thing tick down. I thought he swapped back over to his trinket, but it was just the Drake damaging him. I got you baited. I got you baited. They didn't need it for bottom side either.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got a couple of kills, so they're gonna have a lot of priority. They can pretty much do whatever they want with it at this point. Will be their 3rd dragon. You see how damn tanky Niski can get. He had the Seraph's completion. That was very, very key. Also, all of the healing he has.
Now Evil Geniuses find themselves really, really far behind. There goes Shelly. That'll take it up to a 7K gold.
Maybe, you know, with the damage amp that's coming out from Baron and you get poked down, Rumble does something special. Brown Dragon, not so risky.
Licorice and Kumo passing by each other there, but with backup coming in for Evil Geniuses, Licorice has to head for the hills. All of EG coming to collapse now as Niski and Blabber have made their way down to the fight as well. Blabber's able to find a nice cast onto Jizuke, bring him back. Miasma going to provide the opportunity for the DPS. Vulcan coming in from the side as the bullet time rains down. Cloud9 turn this fight around, and they won't want to get your way out of. There's a reason most of the time when you're 8,000 gold ahead, you can turn that.
Zazel, he should be fine.
Yeah, he's got the blast cone right next to him. Kumo, however, does not have a blast cone. Svenskeren has found his way onto Blabber, who drops the cask. He's using the stasis. He has no flash to get away. He's taken down. Nice shot from Jizuke, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 so far, make it a 1-for-2. Kumo and Scarin are both gone. Licorice fighting 1v2 in the back line, does not even seem to care. Why would he? Equalizer drop. All that's going to do is farm up a couple wolves.
They are so strong right now and have just been dominating this game.
Ooh, the ulti from Vulcan almost catching the team that's 11,000 gold ahead of you. Niski and Sven putting in the DPS onto the turret to take it down. And it's Cloud9 who have now made their way onto the base of Evil Geniuses. Two different lanes now being pressured at the inhibitor turrets. Sven will step up, throw some auto attacks through there.
All you can really do is, if you're EG, you go for the Hail Mary. You have to hard engage on one side or the other, because if you sit back, you're just going to lose your base, and it's going to be over before you even fight. So they are going to try to engage on the bot side.
There it is. Vulcan and Blabber on the front line, and Sven unleashes the bullet time. There's your Cataclysm into the back, but it's not going to do a whole lot of anything. Scarin is done so, and Kumo's going to follow shortly thereafter. Stasis keeps Sven alive. Cloud9 have all the tools they need to win this fight, and Licorice is taking it even further. Vulcan leading the charge, looking for the damage onto Bang. No flash, no dice. You're out of there, and that means inhibitor number 1 is under fire. Number 2 you can take if you want, but it's not really required. Jizuke can't do anything, Zeyzal can't do anything, and Evil Geniuses will be the 8th team to fall to Cloud9. This team once again showing exactly why they are the standout in the LCS so far. Sven picks up another one onto Vulcan. Jizuke tries to make one last valiant effort, but it's nothing but a double kill for the enemy AD carry. Scarin will try to stand against Niski, but the damage is too much. The Nexus, the only thing left to target, and C9 win it 1 second shy of 30 minutes in.
Got 10 in total. And while Cloud9 still stands strong, 8-0 at the top, starting to see some shifting in the middle portion of the pack. Do you feel that some of these teams are coming into their more identity of where they would stand?
I still am not super sold on any of the top teams remaining top teams no matter what. I still think it's pretty early in the split, and I'm kind of expecting at least one more shift before we go into playoffs.
I will say, I think FlyQuest and the Mortals are definitely playoff teams, though. Whether or not they stay in 2-3 is a different topic, but I've seen enough out of them, especially just how well they work as teams when a lot of other teams don't have an identity, they're struggling. These two do seem pretty good, so I expect they will make playoffs. I can say that. Dignitas and Golden Guardians a little less certain on.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now the meta being like pretty team fight favorite. I think
away with the accolade. I have a feeling we're in for that pose again.
I mean, he deserves it at least, despite the pose. His Kiana just had that rough start, but instantly turned it around, and then ran away with the game, made a lot of plays in side lanes, and then the Cassiopeia game was incredible.
Yeah, I definitely give him a lot of credit for staying in that Kiana game after their the